Alrighty folks, so as we turn here, remember watch your heads, there are a lot of low trees. In the meantime, I'll tell you a little bit more about the University of Toronto. It's founded in 1827. It was originally named King's College. King's College. It's founded in 1827, which actually means that U of T is older than Canada. Canada was founded in 1867. It was originally controlled by the Royal Crown, and it has 3 campuses. Right now we're on one of them, St. George campus, but there's also Mississauga campus and Scarborough campus if you go further out in the suburbs. Altogether they house about 90,000 students, and it's among one of the best universities in the world. And if not the best university in Canada, it's definitely top 5, one of the best universities in Canada. We're also too, folks, we're circling around this beautiful building. It's actually the John H. Daniels Faculty of Architecture, Landscape and Design. Now back in the day, it was actually used as a hospital, and this is where Amelia Earhart volunteered as a nurse during World War I. Now directly ahead of us too, if anyone is interested, all you gotta do is walk straight down Spadina directly ahead of us, and you're actually gonna see Chinatown. So if you want to go to Chinatown, that's the area. We're also coming up around that area for stop number 11 soon. So if anyone wants to get out there, I'll give you, don't worry, some. I might just share that there's some other events in the city too. Like I know later on, I think in July it's gonna be salsa on St. Clair. So if you want to salsa it up and get some good food, you can definitely go there. There's also Taste of Danforth, which celebrates Greek culture, Greek food, all that good stuff. That's way further out on the East End though. If you're interested in both, I can try to figure out the dates for you, and then maybe you can do a second little summer trip in Toronto. But also College Street also marks the southern border of the University of Toronto. Now what's really cool about the university's downtown is that, especially in recent years, it doesn't just want to stick to one congested area. Like there are very congested areas obviously, but they also like branching out and being incorporated really into the downtown core. So it's not crazy to find a U of T building more south, etc., right? But back in the day though, it wasn't always like that, and we'll actually soon be passing the original entranceway to the University of Toronto once we pass St. George Street. And also too, for you folks who, a lot of you look kind of new, so I don't think you know about it, but remember at Casa Loma we were talking about the film, like Alrighty folks, and direct your attention to the left side of the road. We are quickly approaching the original entranceway for the University of Toronto. You can see the big pillars, you can't miss it. And actually if you go inside it, you'll find King's Circle, where you can chill on the quad with some students, maybe throw a frisbee around. It's really beautiful. I definitely recommend walking around it too. So remember further up we were talking about the theology areas, or that's where a lot of the theology buildings were at. Well, on the southern part, especially buildings coming up on our left, these are a lot of medical buildings. So you'll find a lot of med students, pharmacy students, that's the pharmacy building, nursing students, etc. will study here, because we're actually about to turn on University Avenue, which is Hospital Road. It's also Nelson Mandela Boulevard. I think I was going to bring that up to someone. South Africa. Is South Africa still here? Nelson Mandela Boulevard. There we go. I remembered I had to bring that up. Yeah, so when he came and visited Toronto, he actually walked up here to greet his, do you want to call it fans? I feel wrong saying I'm a fan, but yeah, his fans. Nonetheless, Nelson Mandela Boulevard. And we are now on Hospital Road. Yeah, so a lot of the students will do their residency here. Now the first big hospital that's coming up is on your left side. That's Toronto General Hospital. It's the oldest and biggest hospital in Toronto, dating back to the early 1800s. In fact, it was actually in operation during the War of 1812. Also on our left, we're going to see Princess Margaret Cancer Research Center, which is the largest cancer research center in Canada. Mount Sinai Hospital is also on the left, which offers services in over 41 languages. We're also passing by Sick Kids Hospital, which is on our left side as well. Oh, sorry, I'm confusing my right and my left. Princess Margaret and Mount Sinai was on my right, excuse me. On the left side, it was just jumping up to stop number 11, which is for the Art Gallery of Ontario, Kensington Market, and or Chinatown, if anyone wants to get off. AGO, yeah, we have some requests. Okay, so we will make a quick pit stop. Oh, perfect example. Early on the tour, remember I was talking about bilingual, like oftentimes they'll do both languages on the signs. If you take a look on our left, Canada Trust, I don't know if that's Mandarin or that's Cantonese. I do know it's Chinese characteristics though, because we are close to Chinatown, so they'll often do bilingual, because Chinese and Cantonese are one of the most popular languages spoken in Toronto. Actually, as a matter of fact, there are more Cantonese and Mandarin speakers in Toronto than there are French speakers. And French is our second language. Yeah, right? It's huge. Absolutely. So we definitely like to incorporate a lot of the multiculturalism downtown, make everyone feel included. But yeah, the Nelson Mandela Boulevard, because I know you guys could have said that. I actually came to its opening. It opened. Alrighty, and as we're coming to stop number 11, you're also going to see your first glimpse of the AGO on the left side. It's actually supposed to look like an upside down canoe, the roof of it, which is pretty cool, upside down canoe. Now we do have some stop requests, so we will be stopping here. Hi. Alrighty, and for